Some parents in the Grapevine Colleyville ISD are upset about a proposal to move school boundaries, and after a little research, they say they have the proof that the plan is about extracurricular activities, not about the students. Fox 4's Calvert Collins is at district headquarters now in Grapevine. Calvert.
Well, Heather, this has been a hotly contested issue and the first time the school board has talked about changing any kind of school boundaries. Right now, we're going to break it down for you. There are 4 middle schools in the Grapevine Colleyville ISD, one that feeds directly to Colleyville Heritage High School, one that feeds only to Grapevine High School. The 2 other middle schools are split. And then they go to both high schools. Now, many parents feel like the system already works and doesn't need to change, and thinks administrators are shaking it up in the name of sports. It was standing room only in this small boardroom, mostly over one issue. Last fall, the district floated an idea to change the zoning so that all 4 middle schools would feed equally into the 2 high schools. A group of parents then started a Facebook page, which now has 865 members. Melissa Kreitz is one of them.
I haven't seen any evidence that says why we should change it.
A task force made up of parents, district employees, and coaches reviewed 19 different zoning plans and did not come up with a best solution. Parents and trustees agree splitting students from their friends is a painful process. This mom thinks keeping kids together benefits both academically and socially.
To make a more successful transition into high school. This transition can be as daunting just in itself, but moving up with a known group of students can help alleviate a sense of confusion, loneliness, and frustration.
Grapevine Colleyville ISD says the motive behind the change is not because of overcrowding, instead from parent requests over the years. But opponents think it has to do with extracurricular activities.
A lot of parents feel that the reasons we've been given face-to-face and on paper and social media, that those reasons aren't really what's driving this. And that, I think, is at the crux of why there's so much outcry about it.
Kreitz and others think administrators have not been transparent about the real reason: athletics, so the best athletes can stay and play together.
We understand the importance that football can bring to a program, but I also don't want that to trump everything else.
Parents put in freedom of information requests, so the district had to turn over thousands of pages in email and correspondence. In one email from November, Grapevine High School's head soccer coach wrote, "If we get Grapevine Middle School and Cross Timbers Middle Schools, we're getting almost all of the lower socioeconomic kids. For my sport, this means they will get almost all of the higher level club soccer players."
To me, that was the most disappointing thing that I saw.
Changing school boundaries is always an emotional issue, and one these trustees vow won't be pushed through. Now, there were a lot of people in this meeting tonight, but very few really supporting the idea of changing the feeder pattern system. But despite all this back and forth, and it was heated at times, there is no proposal moving forward. The district is just saying we're going to keep watching it, and task force will meet again, but all of the schools will stay intact for the 2015 school year. So Heather, all this talk and still no changes officially coming yet.
Well, the parents are going to stay on top of it. And Calvert, you kind of had some in and out of your mic. We apologize for that, but we got the gist of the story. Thank you.